Hello students, this is our third session of chapter 2 Input-Output Memory Devices. In this session we are going to study about printers. What are printers? It's an output device. It's an output device which prints text or images on paper or other media is called as printer. It's an output device which prints text or images on paper or other media. The programs or data which is present in memory is called as soft copy. What is soft copy? The programs and data present in memory is called as soft copy. What is hard copy? The programs and data present on paper is called as hard copy. So this is your 2 mark questions. So write the difference between soft copy and hard copy means then you have to write the difference. That is, the programs and data present in memory is called as soft copy. The programs and data present on the paper is called as hard copy. So whatever the output you create using the printers are hard copy. Next, the printers are classified into 2 types, that is impact printers and non-impact printers. Printers are classified into impact printers and non-impact printers. Impact printers are further divided into line printers and dot matrix printers. Non-impact printers are also classified into laser printers, thermal printers, laser printers, thermal printers, inkjet printers and plotter printers. Printers are classified into impact printers and non-impact printers. Impact printers are further classified into line printers and dot matrix printers. And non-impact printers are further classified into laser printers, thermal printers, inkjet printers and plotter printer. Now let's see what is an impact printer. In impact printers, the print head mechanism strikes an inked ribbon which is located between the print head and the paper. In impact printers, the print head mechanism strikes an inked ribbon which is located between the print head and the paper. Line printers and dot matrix printers are the types of impact printers. Line printers and dot matrix printers are the types of impact printers. Now let's see what is line printers. So line printers are high speed printers which is capable of printing an entire line at a time. Line printer can print 150 to 3000 lines per minute. The limitations of line printers are they can produce only one font, one style of font. We cannot able to change the font here, and they are very noisy to operate, and it does not produce high quality of images, as well as they cannot print graphics. In line printers, they can print an entire line at a time, and it can print 15 to 3000 lines per minute. The limitations of line printers is that they are very noisy to operate, and they can print only one font. They cannot print the graphics, and they print very low quality. The print quality is low. When it comes to dot matrix printers, dot matrix printer prints characters as a combination of dots. It prints character as a combination of dots. They have a matrix of pins in the print head of the printer to print the images. The computer memory sends one character at a time to print the characters, and they have generally 24 pins. There is a carbon between the pin and the paper. Words are printed on the paper when the pin strikes on the paper. This is about the impact printers. So impact printers, the print head mechanism. In impact printers, the print head mechanism strikes an inked ribbon which is located between the print head and the paper. The types of impact printers are line printers and dot matrix printers. Next, let's see the characteristics of impact printers. What are the characteristics of impact printers? The first characteristic is there is a physical contact between the paper as well as the print head to produce the image. Physical contact between the paper and the print head to produce an image. And due to the low cost, these impact printers are suitable for bulk printing. Due to low cost, they are suitable for bulk printing. And these are suitable for multiple copies. Why it is suitable for multiple copies? Because they can go through many layers of the paper, because there is a carbon between the print head and the paper, hence they are suitable for multiple copies. Next, due to striking activity, they are very noisy. Due to striking activity, they are very noisy to operate. And due to manual operating, these are very slow. And they produce low quality of output. They produce low quality of output measured in terms of characters per second. Measured in terms of characters per second. So this is about the impact printers. In impact printers, the print head mechanism strikes an ink ribbon which is located between the print head and the paper. The types of impact printers are line printers and dot matrix printers. When it comes to the characteristics of impact printers, there is a physical contact between the paper and the print head to produce an image, and due to the low cost, they are suitable for bulk printing, and these are ideal for multiple copies because they may undergo many layers of the paper, and due to the striking activity, they are very noisy to operate, and they are very slow. As they are manual, they are very slow and they produce low quality of output, and they are measured in terms of characters per second. So this is about the impact printers. Next is non-impact printers. In non-impact printers, the print head does not have contact with the paper. So here there is no physical contact between the print head and the paper. No physical contact between the print head and the paper. And no necessary of inked ribbon here. Of inked ribbon. So now what are the characteristics of non-impact printers? The first characteristic is that there is no physical contact between the printed and the paper, and the second point is it supports transparencies. It supports transparencies. It supports transparencies and it produces high quality of output. It produces high quality output. High quality graphics. They are generally fast. They are very fast and they are measured in terms of dots per inches. They are measured in terms of dots per inches. Dots per inches. DPI. And speed is measured by the number of pages it prints per minute. Speed is measured in terms of number of pages it prints per minute. So these are all the characteristics of non-impact printers. Now let's see what is laser printer. Laser printer. Laser printers use laser beam and dry powdered ink to produce a matrix-like pattern. Matrix-like pattern. It can produce very good quality of graphic images. And one of the chief characteristic of laser printer is that resolution. That is the number of dots per inch they lay down. The resolution ranges from 300 dpi to 1200 dpi at the higher end. So laser printer uses laser beam and dry powdered ink. Dry powdered ink to produce the image, and they produce high quality of graphics. They produce high quality of graphics. What is the chief characteristic of laser printer? Chief characteristic is resolution. How many dots per inch they lay down. And the resolution ranges from 300 dpi to 1200 dpi at the higher end. So this is about the laser printer. Next is inkjet printers. What are inkjet printers? Inkjet printers use different colors like magenta, yellow and cyan inks to create color tones, and they use black cartridge to produce crisp monochrome output. They use black cartridge for crisp monochrome output. Inkjet printers works by spraying an ionized ink on a sheet of paper. It works by spraying ionized ink on a sheet of paper. Ionized ink on a sheet of paper. Magnetized ink plates in the ink's path direct the ink on the paper in the described shape, to provide the described shape. This is about inkjet printers. So in inkjet printers, they use magenta, yellow and cyan colors, ink tones to create color tones, and they use black cartridge for crisp monochrome output. And inkjet printers work by spraying ionized ink on a sheet of paper, and magnetized plates at the ink's path direct the ink on the paper in the described shape. So this is about inkjet printers. Next is thermal printers. What are thermal printers? What are thermal printers? Thermal printers produce image by pushing electrically heated pins against a heat sensitive paper. Thermal printers produce images by pushing electrically heated pins against a special heat sensitive paper. And they are inexpensive and they are widely used in fax machines and calculators. They are very inexpensive and widely used in fax machines and calculators. Printer papers tends to darken over the time due to the exposure to sunlight and heat, and they produce low quality output. This is about thermal printers. Next is plotter printers. What are plotter printers? What are plotter printers? Plotter printers produce image on the paper based on the commands given by the computer. They can produce continuous lines. They use pens to draw the lines. So they can produce multicolor lines using multicolor pens, and are widely used in engineering applications where precision is mandatory. Thank you.